10 years of competing at national and international level in strongman was fantastic. Just being able to demonstrate crazy abilities to make people laugh and smile and look in wonder and go, wow, how does somebody do that? You know you've made it in a sport when you appear on the side of a cereal packet. My best event was the Farmer's Walk. So in 2001 I carried a total of 320 kilograms in one go. And at the time, that was the best in the world. It was really good fun. I look back on it now and I think, well, I did 9 or 10 years of hard slog. Now it's the universe. My name is Michael Sidonio. I'm an amateur astronomer, and not that long ago, I was part of a team that discovered a galaxy, and I'm pretty happy about that. I first wanted to buy a telescope because I just recently got my first paying job. And as a young man, I thought, geez, it'd be cool to have a telescope to peer across the valley and see what was going on in all those houses. But I soon forgot those initial thoughts and spent all my time pointing it up. At the end of the day, I didn't end up doing astronomy at a professional level. My life went in a slightly different direction. What I'd go to bed dreaming about was my next workout, and astronomy became sort of a second thing that was in the background. The night I inadvertently photographed NGC 253 DW2, I was intending to photograph a very nearby galaxy called NGC 253. And there was this little smudge on the outer edge of the full frame. It was quite amazing to realise I discovered a galaxy. Who knew that there's this little smudge that little Michael Sidonio in Canberra managed to sort of pick up?
Today we're looking for black cod, or Equine Felis steinmelli, and they're an endangered species of fish, but over the years they've kind of made quite a big comeback, we've noticed, so I'm feeling pretty confident that we can find them. My name's Georgia Pointer and I'm 15 years old, and I'm basically just obsessed with the ocean and contribute to citizen science and tropical fish survey work. I live in Narooma and I've lived here all my life. It's pretty quiet, there's not a lot of shops and things, but it's right on the coast, so you get to do lots of diving and fishing. I first started out, I guess, as a toddler, like a 2-year-old. Dad would take me out fishing and he would take me out in the boat. At 12, I got my scuba ticket and I also got my boat license. Generally in the water 2 to 3 times during the week, and then both days on the weekend. Most of the time I just spend actually with Dad. We're like best buds.
You see that little white clear bit there, Georgie? That's where I want to put the anchor into, that clear bit.
I contribute to quite a few different citizen science projects. One of them is REDMAP. Anyone in the public, you don't have to be a researcher or a scientist. When you're out on the water and you see anything unusual, you just take a photo of it and you log it, and then scientists will identify it and confirm it, and it goes and contributes to research. This is my REDMAP page, and these are all the different species and sightings I've logged. I've had 130 species confirmed on REDMAP. They show up all the different sightings and it's just been pretty much all mine, and I'm like, oh. I saw a species of jellyfish and thought, oh, that looks really weird. And it turned out to be Cepheus cephea, or the cauliflower jellyfish. And it was the second time it's ever been discovered in Australia. The specimen actually ended up going to the Australian Museum, and they've now got it in there, like, in a jar or something, I don't know.
So citizen science has actually been around for a long time, probably 200 years or more, starting with people like Darwin and Linnaeus, where they had people collecting animals to look at them and study them. Hi, I'm Paul Flemons. I'm the Citizen Science Manager here at the Australian Museum. So this is the Digivol lab. We have around 70 volunteers coming in each week to help us digitise our collections here.
What drew you to volunteer here?
What drove me to it? Well, I had nothing else to do with my time, and I looked around for something useful to do. And when I told my other son that I was getting a job at the museum, he says, "What are you, an exhibit?"
I expect there's somewhere between 50,000 and 100,000 citizen scientists active around Australia. And there's a lot of science that cannot be done without the engagement of citizen science.
It is a bit difficult to balance school and also the diving and citizen science. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, I quite often forget about the school stuff.
The balancing of work and astronomy can be difficult at times. Obviously, because it's a nighttime endeavour, it has to be done after work. But when the sky is crystal clear, it's pretty hard to leave it. The observatory I recently built is located just north of the ACT. Sometimes when I'm out at the observatory I get the urge to break into song. I do enjoy singing opera, especially after a couple of beers or a couple of whiskies.
I'm kind of this weird kid at school that likes diving and fishing. No one else really likes it. I'm not 100% sure what I want to do when I leave school, because I do love the whole marine science side, but don't really like theory side of things. I love being out on the water and doing things. With free diving, you just kind of go down and the fish kind of don't look at you as if you're something weird. You just kind of feel a part of everything, and it's a really good feeling.
Once you're under the stars at night, stretch right across the sky, and you go, wow, look at that. I'm part of that.
I just like the fact that I get to go out and do what I love doing, but I also get to contribute and help out with science.
I might start getting sick of going to work tired, but I think I'll be doing this probably the rest of my life, I'd say.